Wasteless PH is a provider of personal care products in a zero-waste approach, offering shampoo and conditioner bars, soaps, bamboo straw sets, and Yakan bags at affordable prices. Wasteless PH won first place at the Sustainable Food and Agri Pitching Competition by Evegrocer during the Philippine Startup Week 2021. Jenny Mae Talaver is the founder and CEO of Wasteless PH. So, hello Jenny! Welcome sa Startup
Hi.
Podcast.
Thanks for inviting me and Wasteless PH to Startup Podcast. May this episode help others learn about the importance of reducing waste in their lives and also inspire other businesses to be more sustainable, especially since we know naman na the disasters in our country, most of them come from pollution and environmental exploitation. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, so let's start with the question. Ano ang Wasteless PH?
So, Wasteless PH, we are a woman-led social enterprise wherein we empower women to earn sustainably by making and selling plastic-free items such as shampoo bars, conditioner bars, soaps, and reusable bags. So not only do we train women to make this products, we also help them change their routines by also educating the community and providing livelihood workshops, livelihood programs for the people, underprivileged people in the community.
Yeah, I think
Especially those in Zamboanga Peninsula.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting na what you do. It's a startup, but I think it's also an advocacy. So you advocate sustainability, zero waste lifestyle, and it's also a women-led enterprise wherein the founders and even yung mga gumagawa ng inyong products ay women. So, but maybe let's start with the environmental aspect muna. So, can we know, Jenny, bakit ba masama ang single-use plastics? Kasi I think ito yung parang main nyo na sinasolve. So, ano ba yung kasamaan na dinudulot ng mga single-use plastic sa ating kalikasan?
So, first and foremost, single-use plastics are dangerous because they are plastic. They are toxic to humans and animals and can even harm the environment, especially the waters. Then, they don't really biodegrade. So when you throw something, even those packs of noodles, if you throw them on the ground or in the water, they will remain as is. The colors can fade, but the material itself won't really fade. Instead, what happens is that as time goes by, the plastics, especially single-use plastics, break down into smaller pieces, and these smaller pieces can contaminate our water supply, can also choke and harm the plants, the animals, especially the fishes and the seafood that we eat. So it's kaya nga merong studies ngayon na may mga plastic particles na kahit sa blood and sa tissues ng mga fetus kasi what we eat comes from nature, and if there are single-use plastics being thrown all around, so there is really a high risk na these microplastics from single-use plastics will bring their toxic nature to us and eventually harm us. So there are many studies about the dangers of these plastics, such as they can be carcinogens, they can also disrupt the hormones. So that's why we really made the advocacy that we want to reduce the use and consumption of single-use plastics. Kasi nga masyado siyang masama hindi lang sa kalikasan, kundi pati sa kalusugan ng tao at ng mga hayop.
Yeah, I think hindi natin namamalaya na when we use plastics in our daily lives, like maybe yung mga even like yung mga sa pagbili ng groceries, sa pagbili ng mga bagay-bagay, and when we buy our soaps, our shampoo bars na mayroong plastic packaging, mayroong plastic sa kanila, somehow yung mga microplastics ay kumakalat kung saan-saan. So I think Wasteless PH approach is to turn away from this plastic para mawala itong para tuluyan tayong makaalis sa ganitong klaseng lifestyle, para tuluyan tayong maging plastic free ang ating mga lifestyle. So ano ba ang solution na ino-offer ng Wasteless PH? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng zero waste approach?
So our zero waste approach is that we sell products that are package free or just use little packaging. So we make bar versions of our liquid commodities para less use for containers and also less resources din ang nagagamit. At saka these bar versions of like liquid shampoo, conditioner, and soap, this will last very long. So no need to buy many sachets or many bottles of that shampoo or soap that you that you use all the time. So instead, you can get just one bar, and then you can use that for up to 3 months. Then basically, our approach is that we always try to make and offer products that are not only free from harsh chemicals but also reduce waste in the environment through not using plastics and also reducing packaging waste. So kaya yun, mostly ang mga products namin is either packed without any packaging at all or with reusable pouches, or for example, yung mga reusable bags namin, they are made with cloth, with the tribal cloth, kasi nga we believe na whatever people should buy should only be either reusable or can be thrown safely, in which that whatever you throw should not harm the environment.
Yeah, so can we know what are the other products that Wasteless PH is producing aside from this soaps and shampoo bars? Ano ba yung ibang products na inyong binibenta for a zero waste approach?
So basically, what we sell and make are handmade bars for bath essentials such as shampoo bars, conditioner bars, and soaps. So, and we also have reusable bags of all sizes, such as coin purses to backpacks. Then we also recently launched our own line of reusable wax wraps, which can substitute for cling wrap. And then instead of using cling wrap, you can just use this vegan friendly wax wraps, wash them after use, and then use again to store your sandwiches, leftovers, and vegetables. So those are our current product lines.
Yeah, so what I'd like to ask, no, so merong environment aspect nga itong mga products, pero in terms of cost and in terms of quality, with regard to the maybe yung pagiging personal care or yung sanitary effect ng soap or ng shampoo bar. So can you just comment about the cost and the quality, like mas mura ba and better ba than other products in the market? So can you give your comments on that?
So upfront, there is the misconception that the zero waste lifestyle is very expensive. Kasi upfront nga, you can find our products around 100 to in a per use scale. So aabot lang siya ng 1 peso to 2 pesos per use. Like our shampoo bars, so they are good for 90 washes or 90 uses. So they are 180 pesos currently, but if you divide that by the cost by the number of uses, that is 90. So abot lang siya ng 2 pesos per use, which is compared sa mga sachets natin, kahit yung mga sachet na twin pack, 5 pesos siya, twin pack lang. Whereas sa amin, slightly less expensive siya, more affordable kasi 2 pesos lang siya per use. And we're also currently developing a sachet-like version of our products. Like we are currently developing smaller bars so that people who want to try out our products, want to sample, can also try our products without feeling that 100 to 200 peso price tag. Then, regards to the quality naman, so far, we have a feedback, mostly positive feedback kasi their hair after many months of damage from going to the salon or from pollution outside, they get better because of our products, and also because our products are made with plant-based materials, they are also safer because we don't include sulfates or parabens or carcinogens in our products. So, wala siyang mga harmful side effects or allergic reactions.
Yeah, I like how you cleared that misconception that the zero waste lifestyle is actually costly and actually can be better pa nga yung quality in terms of personal care. So can we know naman paano mina-manufacture or paano niyo pinoproduce itong mga products na ito? Kasi you said nga kanina that you're based at Zamboanga Peninsula. So and you also mentioned that women ang founders and women ang manufacturers yung gumagawa ng mga ito. So can you just share about this? And even yung ingredients, because I think locally sourced and plant-based ang inyong mga ingredients. So can you just share about the production process?
So basically, we make all our products by hand, including our bags. So we partner with local farmers and also local weavers, so specifically for our bags and the packaging. We partner with the Yakan in Zamboanga and Basilan. Then, for the raw ingredients, such as the powders and the herbs that we use, so we mostly buy them in the local market in Zamboanga, and we also have partnerships with student farmers or families with farms to supply us with our coconut oil and our other plant-based ingredients. Then, for the production, we currently have our chief production officer is currently training another batch of women workers and out of school youth to help make our products, our bar products, so that they will as they make our products, they will also get the training and the know-how to make their own products, so that if they wish, they can start their own business from their own home. So basically, we just work with the community, with local women in Zamboanga City to make our products. But of course, my partner, the co-founder of the business, is the one who manages and supervises the production. She is the one who trains the women and the out-of-school youth, and then she also does the quality assurance for those production.
Yeah, I think the best part is very community friendly talaga ang inyong ginagawa, from production and even all the products. And then I want to ask naman, how about the marketing and the selling of these products? So kasi you produce all of this in Zamboanga Peninsula. So how do you market them? How do you sell them sa mga buyers na gustong bumili?
So basically, with regards to our marketing and our other fulfillment, so we currently work with DTI Zamboanga in terms of the marketing of our products. They help us with product development and business networking, and also we currently work with JRS and JNT Express for shipping our orders, since they are the carriers that currently allow for own packaging, own packaging in delivery. So we basically reuse the boxes that we have, reuse all the boxes from the raw materials, and also the boxes from supermarkets and practically every purchase we have. So then they also allow us to not use bubble wrap inside the box. Rather, they just pack the bubble wrap outside but not inside, to protect our products. Kasi we always try not to use bubble wrap in our packaging. So that's why we use JRS and JNT because they allow us not to use this plastic packaging inside our package. Then with regards to the other aspects of our business, so we also extend our reach beyond Zamboanga City to other places and even to other countries within the Southeast Asia region to our partner partner startups like Evegrocer. They help us expand our reach to Southeast Asia. They are our authorized distributor for our products in Southeast Asia. Then we also have some partner retailers in Bulacan and Davao. So that's why we can cater basically everywhere since not only are we making and shipping our orders from Zamboanga City, we also have partner distributors who can offer our products in their localities.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that sustainable startups like you, like Wasteless PH, is also keen on, no, yung distribution and packaging. Kasi you have to choose properly yung inyong partner, yung shipping partners or yung inyong logistics partners. Kasi some of them don't really have these specifications or like this like features or these capabilities na pwede kang mamili ng iyong packaging. And of course, because for Wasteless PH, you want like this also zero waste or maybe sustainable packaging, di ba? So I think that's commendable. And can we know naman about the traction of Wasteless PH now in terms of the products and your partners and especially yung mga buyers? So like, gano'n na ba kalawak yung nare-reach ng products ni Wasteless PH?
So, we have just celebrated our second anniversary last April 18. Then, ever since we started in 2020, we have already sold over 5,000 products. Then, including bulk orders to NGOs, to businesses and school clubs that are into also the environmental advocacy. Then we have also from just one partner store, we currently have 5 around all over the Philippines. So we are reaching every part of the Philippines from in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao to our partner startups. And even if we are our profit margins are currently slim, but we try to do our best to work within our advocacy and also try to give back to our community. Like for 2 consecutive years, we have always donated stocks of our products as hygiene kits to victims of the typhoons in the Philippines and also fire victims. Then just this year, we are launching our exclusive sustainability-driven scholarship fund in Zamboanga City to help underprivileged youth get their education in the sustainability field. Specifically, we are focusing in biology and entrepreneurship courses because these are the courses that are really related to environmental protection and sustainability.
Yeah. What you've shared, no, is really amazing. In the startup podcast, let me share lang na one of our missions really is to find this parang sort of underrated startups. Kasi, I mean, let's be honest, like right now, I think sustainable startups, including Wasteless PH, parang hindi pa ganun nagkakaroon ng parang boses talaga sa buong mundo, sa buong Pilipinas. Pero, hearing what you've said, I really think it's amazing. Everything from yung choice nyo ng production, yung sino yung gumagawa, paano siya ginagawa, and even yung distribution, yung partnerships nyo, I think it's very strategic how you really distribute your products out there. And even yung advocacy nyo nga kasi you also fund this scholarship. So, I really think very holistic ang Wasteless PH. And I'm really proud that you're here, that you're sharing the stories now in the podcast. So, can we go naman sa onting background stories about you? So, I hope we can know more about you, Jenny May. So, can you share lang, you've been a climate activist and you've been working in the sustainability industry for a long time. So, I'm just curious, and I think most of our listeners are curious, why did you, or maybe why does anyone go this path? I mean, what really did you see dito sa field na kung nasaan ka ngayon?
So, I have lived in an island province for most of my life. And even in my work, I have worked and lived in Zamboanga City, another island city. So basically, I lived surrounded by water, surrounded by nature, and over the years, I've seen the damage of pollution in my environment. Maraming nagkakasakit because of air pollution. Nagiging konti yung mga isda dahil sa marine pollution. Then, merong mga forest fires even in our area because some people just can't throw their waste properly. And then, the big brands, the big corporations are responsible for producing this waste are not being responsible about the post-consumer waste. So, that's what made me at first angry kasi nga, why are these things, these issues not being taken care of, not just by the government, by the people, by the rich people in society. But then, over the years, as I grew up and then I got to study and eventually work, I realized that maybe they are not yet taking action. But I can take action. I can educate other people, spread awareness about the issue, and then start something that will help other people reduce their waste, even if it's just a small bit. But each little bit counts in our quest to save the environment. Kasi nga, yes, sasabihin ng iba, maliit na yung carbon footprint mo, wala yung magagawa. But at the end of the day, you can lead by example. You can help other people see that there's something worth doing for the environment. And especially now in this election period, we can really see the impact of pollution, the impact of climate change in our communities. So that's why we need to put our voices where our mouth is, put our actions where advocacy is, and always try to do our best, even if it's not perfect, at least you're doing something. So that's what I realized all over the years, and that's why I started Wasteless PH.
Yeah, hindi ba nakakapagod? I mean, I just want to ask, parang what really keeps you driven dito sa purpose na to? Parang hindi ba nakakapagod given lahat ng mga anti, lahat ng mga kumukontra? So, can I just know some of your thoughts about that? I mean, what really keeps you moving forward?
Well, basically, it's not easy. Like, there's many struggles, there's many hardships in this journey, especially as you're in a business which promotes sustainability, and here in the Philippines, sustainability is not yet really popular. Marami pang tao na more on sachet or more on plastic pa. But what keeps me going is that every little sale, every little product that is plastic free that we can make and sell and provide means less waste to the environment and also more awareness to the issue of pollution and environmental exploitation. Kasi even if it's a business and people may say that you're in it for profit, but actually we're barely having any profit, but we're in it for the commitment to show people that there's something worth doing for the environment, even if walang masyadong kapalit na pera. Kasi for us, it should be people over profits. People and planet over profits. Kasi anong magagawa ng pera mo kung sira na lahat sa environment mo? So, kahit mahirap, kahit like, I'm currently bootstrapping this thing, me and my partner, but at the end of the day, what keeps us going is our commitment to environmental protection, to advocacy. Kasi nga, ang profits, hindi yan magtatagal. Pero the best legacy that you can give to others is that you showed them how to be more sustainable, even in just a little way.
Yeah, and I think it's reflected naman sa inyong ginagawa, yung people and planet over profits. Kasi you also use your profit to fund scholarships na makakatulong pa sa inyong sustainability advocacy. So before we end, Jenny, let's just mention na you just joined just last week, I think, Impact Hub Accelerator Program. So can you just share, what do you expect joining this program? What do you expect moving forward?
So actually, I joined this program like out on a whim kasi nga previously this year I joined other accelerator. I applied for other accelerator programs in Kubo and Idea Space, but didn't have any success with that. Only got to the pitching event, but didn't get to be one of the top startups for their program. So actually, I didn't have any expectations when I applied for it. Like, okay, I applied for it, and I at least I tried to put the message of my business out to the world. Then when I watched the community day of Impact Hub Asia Pacific, and then I saw our name, the name of Wasteless PH. At first, I didn't grasp it kasi nga masyadong wild siya na ang tagal na namin ang ilang beses na kaming nag-try pero hindi pa rin kami nakapasok. And now, nakapasok kami. So, it's such a milestone kasi in that accelerator program, based on what I've asked also when I've researched, is that you get really business support, like networking opportunities, and most importantly, like mentorship for business development, like how to accelerate and scale your business, which is really what we need. Kasi nga, as a first-time entrepreneur, so we really have to work hard for our business, and it's not easy, and we really need the support. That's why in the Accelerate Regional Membership Program, we are really happy to be included, and also would love to work and learn with other impact-driven startups on how to do business without sacrificing our principles in terms of upholding the rights of humans and also the environment.
Yeah. I really look forward sa inyong success. I'm imagining a future na pagpupunta ako sa grocery or sa convenience store, andun ang inyong products. Kumbaga everywhere na ang inyong zero waste products. So maybe Jenny, let's just end this conversation. Like, can you give us a short message on why should people live a more sustainable, zero waste, green living lifestyle?
So basically, zero waste, we need to go zero waste because it's not only feasible, but it's a must. So basically, zero waste goes more than just reducing your waste, like being plastic free. Many people say that they can't go zero waste because they can't live without plastic, but rather, what zero waste means is that not wasting your life. Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy and your money on unnecessary things and things that harm other people and the environment. So basically, you can go zero waste even if you still use plastic, as long as you reuse what you have, and ultimately help other people in the process.
Yeah, so thank you, Jenny. Ano. So if people want to know more about Wasteless PH, so where can they get more information? Maybe they want to buy your soap, your shampoo bars, your products. So where can they find, or how can they buy from you?
So for those who want to buy our products, we have our own website. Um, we also have a Shopee storefront, and also we also have our partner retailers in in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Then for those who want to follow us and get updates on our sustainable projects, so we you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. So our handle is for Instagram is at @phwasteless, and for Facebook is at @wastelessph.
Yeah, so maraming salamat, Jenny. Thank you very much for sharing about your advocacy, about sustainability, and about what you're doing at Wasteless PH. So maraming salamat for visiting us dito sa Startup Podcast.
Thank you very much to our 14 patrons. This episode is super powered by NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers, and Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. This episode is powered by ePlayment and Interleukin. Support us at www.patreon.com/startuppodcastph.